loading in properly this time. Although with that accidental mistake, I'm now wondering because like my laptop does a better job at Subnautica 2, but trying to stream while playing Subnautica 2 from the laptop just was not having a good time. I'm wondering if I can make my laptop run Subnautica 2 and have the desktop stream it.
Maybe.
Because if I understand right, that puts the making the games load on the laptop while the desktop can just process the encoding.
There was no issues that happened, right?
You have to be more specific.
Your rocket explode.
I think we rolled it back from when that happened. We'll
Okay, I should check then. Okay. Actually, if you're in your sleeper, it should mean that.
Yeah, if I'm in the sleeper, it means we're good.
Or this is the correct one. Player connecting. Right before I could see if you're in the sleeper or not.
And by the way, I knocked.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Chrome. Twitch. Notification. And I'm in. And you're in as well. You are also in this sleeper.
Yep. Alright, and now I'll actually go live. Oh, I should check my mic setting.
That's also a good idea. That one's muted, but that one's tracking. Discord.
Okay, my mic is working, and now I need to stop talking so you can talk. There's still a little bit of bleed, but it looks like it's just a little bit.
Okay.
I've not figured out why it's bleeding through the mic. All right. Let's see
Mike's
here.
just
What's
too
going
good.
on with the? Maybe. What's going on with the rocket? It's discharging. That's something to know. I can minor quantity. It's got.
Ooh, so I suppose you wouldn't remember if it was discharging methane gas or not.
Oh, I was at the site. That's what was going. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what I was up to. We are mining, and we are mining volatile vapors.
Oh, for methane, okay.
Yes, we are mining volatile vapors. That way we could get gas to fill the base. I remember now.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have plenty of fuel to get back, even though it's saying we don't. I think that is a lie. There we go.
I should do my quick rounds of checking the auto printers. Make sure it doesn't need any ingots.
Of the things are you just waiting for methane to fire up all the deep miners and stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Methane is, I got NOS made, but wouldn't hurt to get some more of that. But methane and oxygen, two main things.
Oxygen we can pull from the air.
Yeah. Copper. If anything, copper might be needed.
We don't have a copper deep miner.
Here, no.
I know there's an iron one close by. And
Hey, Virtue.
I had fun mentioning you to a friend on Thursday, because on
It's a
Thursday
storm.
my friend messaged me, "Is it Friday yet?" And then I waited until just the right time, and I'm like, "Well, according to my friend Vardy, it is." That's good. Oh, storm.
Yep.
I think I'll wait.
And of course, I went out right in the middle of the storm, or like right before the storm.
Yeah, you went out and the storm's like, "Hi."
Mm-hmm.
Let's feed our pet lizard. Or at least give him some water. He was actually quite thirsty. He drank like 40% of the water.
Hmm.
Do we have any food? No. Okay, let's make some fresh food. It looks like I could use some fresh fries as well. So how is news from tomorrow? It's fast of you. He actually ate 30% of that.
Hmm.
Toasties for lunch. Huh? I guess I need a. Oh, actually, that 5% did a good job of filling me up. Surprising.
I fed you before I ate myself.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see here. So still no wastewater in the pipes, so our pet lizard hasn't soiled themselves again.
It should take it will take quite a bit.
Yes. Uh, I'm tracking things right. We've have fed him about 2 liters of water at this point, and these flesh bodies have a 5-liter waste compartment in them.
Okay.
All right. I'm still kind of thinking about just launching a rocket to scan the planet, just to have a map of the planet that shows all the deep mining points for you.
Hmm.
Especially since you can just click on it, it tells you what it is and its location. We might find a better spot for you. Since, like you said, you don't have a copper miner nearby.
You mean just to build a station outpost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're mining pretty well. Let's see what the cargo is looking like.
Hmm. I suppose
Cargo's open.
with the control room can even make it so that it tracks how much uh gas mixture it has
Yep.
for deep miners versus centrifuges.
Like I said, the whole idea behind the control room is you can have it display all the information you want, where that way it's like, hey, how's the deep mining location? Instead of going all the way to the deep miner to inspect it, you can go to the control room and go, all right, deep mining outpost copper. Here's what the gas is at. Here's what the ores are at. Do we need to make a trip? No, we're good. We can wait a while. I'm not even sure what you're looking at, but it looks like you're trying to scan me.
Is there like a health one?
I believe it's called medical. Unless they removed it. Nope, they removed it.
Hmm. Okay.
Because there used to be a medical cartridge. Yeah, they removed it. What were you hoping to see?
If there was
What
any
is your bug?
issues with you.
Okay, so the way we can do that now is I'll show you with this. Oh yeah, I got
Occupant status. Oh, okay.
Hey, Why can't I get in? Oh, wearing a headlamp. Oh, and that. Thank you, headlamp, because you actually protected me from doing something really stupid.
Ah,
Because
I
this is still
see.
set up for magic.
Well,
So we have a pipe cowl somewhere, don't we? Or did we steal the pipe cowl?
hmm.
I'll just print another one. Oh, there it is. On the ground, right
Oh,
at my feet. Alright.
well, we got some
Now let's
oxygen in here.
alright. So if I wearing see-through lenses.
Hmm.
I took off the mining belt. Oh, it's in my hand.
Since
Okay.
there's
Now you should be able to look at the actual chart and read my medical.
hydration, nutrition, breathing 100%, waste is 15%. So like how much you're exhaling?
No, I think waste is like it. I can't see the
Oh,
number in
you're
my
you're
mind.
oh that okay.
I think my bladder is 15% full.
Oh.
See this? We're learning here.
Br-
Um,
mage's brain damages at 0%.
oh, the funny part is mine actually says mages, brains.
Really?
Yes, there's 3 brains in the sentence.
Okay. Lungs damage at 0%. Okay. Stomach. You could have stomach damage?
Uh huh. And it makes it, if you take stomach damage, it makes it hard for you to process food. Same way with lung damage makes it hard for you to process. I don't think they've implemented any stomach damage, but it appears to be something they're thinking about.
Okay.
There's where you get the polluted water.
Oh,
In fact, I think we just found the source of the like we keep trying
liquid
to track down where
or
you get the net positive water. Right there. There's your 40 moles of polluted water.
and hydrochloric acid, stomach acid.
Well, that's stomach acid, and that seems to remain 1 mole
Yeah.
because there's the gaseous and the liquid, and it's 1 mole when you add it up. That doesn't seem to leave the stomach, but we have 40 moles of polluted water in my stomach.
So it says capacity is uh 10 liters. Does
10
that
liters. That is a huge stomach.
but I wonder if part of that is actually counted as the waste.
So I think they just have a 10-liter stomach just for mathematical values. 10 is, I think, their smallest unit, and that is what's allowing that 0.177 moles of vapor hydrochloric acid.
Okay.
Because in fact, I'm pretty sure that they just took the code for a single length of liquid pipe and used that for the stomach.
Mm.
Because all the math lines up with, yeah, it's a single length of liquid pipe. You would get these values.
Okay. Hmm.
The calculation that our bladder is 5 liters is it's 0.9 liters per flush. We confirmed that. And when you subtract that amount away from how much waste goes in based on the value of your waste, it calculates out to 5 liters.
Mm. The lungs have a capacity of 6 liters.
Yeah, I see that.
So
But that's gas only. Oh no, it does actually have a liquid value.
yeah.
But I think you'll find that the lungs are based on a gas pipe, not a liquid.
Mm.
Damn, that's a lot of
Okay.
cheeseburgers that you can fit in a 10-liter stomach. Yeah, I know. Like Ulysses and I, we were talking about the helmets, and when you actually have the helmets, so you have the standard space helmet, 3 liters. You have the Icarus helmet, 3 liters. You have the hard suit helmet, 3 liters. You have the emergency spacesuit helmet, 3 liters. And then you have the harm suit at 25 liters.
Hmm.
Okay, so to put this in some context, because I was even telling Ursius the same math ago. Okay, my American brain defaults to a 5-gallon bucket because I can visualize a 5-gallon bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And if you took about 5 5-gallon buckets, you could probably fit a person in those 5 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Well, a liter is a lot smaller than a gallon, but it gives a frame of reference. So if you told me that 25 liters means it's the helmet and the all of the suit, and you're using 25 liters of air for the suit and the helmet, 25 liters sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But for a helmet, no. Barty's right. You would look like a freaking bobblehead if you had a helmet that was 25 liters.
I wonder what, like, if you had the suit on and all that, how would your character actually look like if it had like realistic proportions for those like liters, like 10 liters stomach, 6 liters lungs?
You would look very, very funny. Because what Americans can visualize is a 2-liter bottle.
Yeah.
So think think how much 5 2-liter bottles take in volume.
Mm.
Saying 6 liters for the lung. Okay, that you got some pretty big lungs, but I could buy 6 liters for a lung, except that we're homunculi. Got to give those stats to an AI and make it look like a yeah. The trick is like, okay, I'm 6'4". I think 4 liters, like I have diminished lung capacity for someone because of the way I was born. But if you put 4 liters of lungs in my chest, you could probably fit it. It's not out of a stretch of imagination to go, okay, if you're genetically engineer me, you could probably fit 6 liters of lung in my frame. We're homunculi. Our characters stand about 4 feet tall. There's no way you're getting 6 liters in a chest that small.
Mm.
Which is again why my brain goes. I'm pretty sure the way they came up for the stomach is they just used the code for a single pipe unit. Maybe
Yeah.
he was born like that. Maybe it's Maybelline. The funny part that I find is for such a technical game with such a engineering niche community to allow something like that to just fly under the radar where no one else is talking about it just boggles me. But
Mm.
it shows that I have a plethora of experience in STEM where I'm like, 25 liters. Like, okay, maybe if you're doing the entire suit and helmet, like 5-liter bladder. Oh my god. A 10 liter stomach. Holy shit. Like even on someone of my dimensions, that is like, yeah, that doesn't work. How's our mining going now that we've gone that scientific tangent?
Mm.
Okay. The first cargo bay is full. Second cargo bay is roughly half full. Yeah, we are definitely going to just completely mine out this entire node. Estimated ore 20,000. We have currently mined out 15.5. And again, we just hit a little bit over halfway full on the second cargo bay. Mining like a boss. Because the big trick is there's actually at least one chute between the two cargoes. So there's 100 here, then there's at least 100. Yeah, I think it is just one between these two. So then you have 152, and then there's multiple chutes linking the miners to the first cargo chute. So we let's see here. We have something like a 210 cargo capacity. Delta V, Rings of Saturn, seen that game. No. Come over to Steam. And it's only like $8.50. Can you make it a bigger capacity? Oh. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to look deeper into that game. It'll be a while though, because I already have multiple games on my wish list about ready to come up. Because there's been a few announcements, like Graveyard Keeper 2 has been announced. It will be September 22nd. Right now there's a Steam sale, so it's only like $20. So yeah, that is definitely going to be on my yeah. That's definitely going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be playing Graveyard Keeper 2 when that drops. The other thing, which this is where I'm not sure whether we should just jump into it or if we should wait. When is 2? It's Graveyard Keeper 2, September 22nd. Breath Edge 2 is dropping Monday, August 31st. It will be early access. So Breath Edge 2 will probably be what my niece and I start streaming on Saturday nights. And Graveyard Keeper 2 is going to get worked into the schedule. It may dominate the schedule when it drops. Because I love Graveyard Keeper. So Graveyard Keeper 2? Yeah. Jelly was all like, because she got the notification before I did, and I'm imagining it's due to Jelly being in a further time zone than I am. But this morning they're like, oh my god, Graveyard Keeper 2, September 22nd, and it's only $20. I'm like, noted. By then my Twitch payout will drop, and Twitch will pay for Graveyard Keeper 2.
Nice.
I even have it on my P8 as well.
Wait, can I do? Yes.
But then, like 3 hours later, my phone dings. Graveyard Keeper 2 on your wish list is now on sale. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of curious now. Oh, that was the other thing I was curious about. Interesting. I forgot about that one. We could try to give Timmy a stun pill. That might
see
be
if
how
it'll
we
knock him out.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll have an actual recipe for it though. Just yet, anyways.
10 ferns, 4 carbon. Stun pill.
Oh, stun.
The injector, stun pill.
Okay. I was thinking injector. Yeah.
Yes, I was Honestly, I was thinking injector too. I went to look it up, and the game was like, you do know that the stun pill is also a thing, right? And I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I forgot about the stun pill. Because when do I ever use the stun pill?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
When do I ever need to knock someone out?
Alrighty. What is the atmosphere in here? And I forgot to grab my jetpack. Alright. Did we ever figure out his wonky atmospheric hanger? Okay. That's not the right one.
Is what
That's the right
wonky?
one. Again, I know Magic wasn't trying to make an intentionally frustrating hanger airlock control. But if we're honest, I don't think you could design a more frustrating airlock system.
Yeah.
Because this actually controls that pump, and then he put the control on whether it's in or out over here. And then he doesn't even label which way it goes which way. Ah, looks like you're the one who got the raid.
Thanks for the raid, Arceus. How was your stream? Ooh. Yeah, Mage was telling me about working on that. I wonder if
You don't need to figure out how to do the ores with rockets via logic, but press all the buttons. No, yeah.
I wonder if Mage told you about my coding experience with rockets.
No, I that's your story to tell.
Okay. It launched. It got to the destination. And I believe it did start mining. It just burst its pipe, and we tried salvaging it, but
I mean, he did technically land it. He just happened to land it at
it couldn't launch a second time. It launched once, and that's all it was able to handle. Do you have the... Ah.
I don't know what this system does. See if I can figure it out. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing there. That's not a bad system. It's weird that he set it up the way he did.
What?
Do you have the hangar door? Do you have the hangar door or the trigger?
Chuck Year said it's a good landing if you can walk away. A great landing if you can fly the craft again. So, yeah, not so good of a landing.
There's the hangar door control. This will vacuum out the room. So the way you're supposed to do this, and again, I would have flipped these two all together, but the way it's supposed to work is, so we're pulling in all the oxygen out of the hangar. It's a massive hangar, so it takes a while.
Ooh. I see.
So we're gonna pull out all the oxygen, and when all the oxygen is done, we shut off that pump, and we can open the door. It flies out. We fly the next one in. We shut the door. And when we shut the door, we pull the vacuum where we pull out all the Martian atmosphere. And when it's down to the Martian atmosphere, we flip this, we put this switch back down, which again, why he changed it where this one is on when it's down and the others are all off when they're down. He couldn't have designed a more frustrating system if he had tried. But once it's down to vacuum, you re-engage this one, toggle that switch, and then it puts all that oxygen back into the room.
The joys of letting magic build or code.
If he was clever, he would have put a gas sensor in this corner, because this will be the last corner to get to vacuum. And that's how you know that all the oxygen is removed. But he didn't put a sensor here. So I have to stand here, watch it go to atmosphere. And in fact, you know what? I'm not going to fuss over less than a mole. So we come over here. We turn this off by opening it. I'm going to flip that switch now. And then we open the hangar doors. And then we can go. And actually, I'm thinking about. So, you're needing methane, right?
Yes.
Do you realize we have a liquids trader that is selling methane?
No.
Now, and here's a better question. Do you want methane for your combustion centrifuges, or do you want...
There is no... Oh. I figured methane would be more abundant.
That's a fair assessment. The benefit is, I do believe that if we by the way, we have a tank of 6 kilomoles of hydrogen in the... Actually, we have about 7 moles of hydrogen. Or 7 kilomoles of hydrogen. And I'm going to take out...
Insulated.
Here you go. Here's one of them. I need to go get my jetpack to handle the rest.
Wait, what's this?
Hydrogen.
Ah.
I have another 6 kilomoles, and that should be enough for you to get your system started. Because as we know, the combustion devices sips the fuel, so...
True.
That should be enough. That should be enough fuel to get things rolling. And this is one of the reasons we want to have a centralized gas sorting and storage system, is because certain base mates just have gases spread willy-nilly throughout the base. It could have been using, but we didn't know about, because why put them in a central storage location that everybody knows about? Here's the other one. Full to the brim.
Yes, only if
All right, come over here. A liquid portable tank. All right.
So
Copper.
no, wait. Hydrogen.
Oh. Okay, that's enough silicone.
When does actually it's just fine. Okay.
Do you have to print a new drill, or is that just... Oh, it's duct tape you were doing last time. Okay. The tool printer was on a a drill. I'm like, did you have to print a drill? And I'm like, no, you didn't have to reprint a drill. It was the item to the left. It's fine.
Okay. So I'd have to disconnect this pipe then, because there is the coal ingots that need pure methane,
Yeah.
and it was being fed from a one line. Whatever.
No question, because you have much experience in the way of those hydrocarbon bricks.
Yes,
Can you use the hydrocarbon bricks to make steel?
yes. I did that on minus.
Yes, and I thought you did, but I wanted to confirm it because it was a point of discussion in Perseus' stream.
Oh,
And I thought the answer was yes, you can use the bricks, but I didn't want to say it without validating it.
okay. Fair.
Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to let the trader go because I don't feel like adding a liquid management system. There's only a gas. Well, no, I can add a gas management system. It's not that difficult. Or a liquid management. Yeah, that's one of the problem with the American language where we use gas that can also refer to a liquid as well as a gas, as in gaseous. Probably needed the steel, not the iron. Yep. What do I need to build the landing pane? Liquid. 4 liquid pipes. Yeah, we can afford it. I do love that they made the bit where you can technically use a higher tier item to build. Why it is definitely more expensive. It's like I don't want to deal with trying to get just enough non-insulated pipe made to do this when we just have stacks of insulated pipe. Flat wall is blocking it. Oh, did he not give enough space? He didn't give enough space. All right, then we'll do plan B. Wrench. Grinder. Oh, screwdriver. Why would you use a screwdriver to attach pipes? That doesn't make sense. Okay. All right. And yeah, we want to pick up methane because methane is what we need at the moment, and that way we can start getting methane without me having to get the rockets back and wait for everything to process. Now, the problem with getting liquid methane is it's going to be cold. And I know I'm doing this the slow way because I don't want to do. I'm being lazy and don't want to do the math. There we go. That will be good enough. Oh, that's probably what's going on. Okay, that just was just labeled weird.
Back. Let's see. Suppose I'll just do
Okay,
normal oxygen fuel mixture for a bit.
there it is.
Mm.
I'm recognizing obsidian colors for my tools might not have been the best idea.
Why is that?
Because it kind of blends in.
Hmm.
So oftentimes I'm like, where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? Oh, there's my wrench. Although, like, the one that's worst is the crowbar.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I have a bottle of liquid methane, and I'm putting it at the staircase.
Lick. Oh, how much did it give?
Uh, about 3.5 kilomoles.
Huh. Okay.
That's how much I can afford.
Hmm. So money is always the problem.
Well, I have to say, like, since the revision, buying gases is like, yeah, it's very expensive to buy gases, but it's like, yeah, no, I'll buy those gases. All right.
Hmm.
But you're also talking to someone who used to be like traders. We just set up traders so that way we can get seeds, and then we never talk to the traders ever again.
Mm-hmm. Connector iron.
I still wish there was a alternative way to get seed.
Like mutations or like
Anything,
plant breeding.
literally anything other than just traders.
Really? We have 0 iron?
Oh, we have iron.
None
Look
there.
in the electronics
Oh,
printer.
I guess the one that I did not check.
All right, we are full. We have definitely overmined the site, but it was still giving.
Hmm.
Yep, the rocket is full to the gills. And almost out of battery. Luckily, that's what the auxiliary is for.
Spare battery.
That's why I always build it with an auxiliary, is because the auxiliary will get you home. Oh yeah, and I don't. I was talking with Ursius on this one. I'm probably gonna work with you, and we're gonna make a video explaining how to set up modular consoles. So that way, other people, like, if other people are like, that's not just a subscribe, I don't know what to do, they can go to that video and see what to do. Like, if I wasn't so enraptured by his rocket coding video or stream, I would have probably just done it. But he was having a very interesting stream on. So have you blown up the base yet? Yes. I think I've had it blow up 3 times now, but nobody died. In fact, the rocket didn't get blown up. Just the fuel tanks got blown up.
Just
3 times.
just everything else.
But just the rocket stuff, like the rest of the base did not get touched. Just the rocket equipment got torched. You missed that. Good times though. Yeah, and it's on the VODs for you to watch.
Well, not the first one.
No, the first one was on a VOD. The second one wasn't.
Oh. I could have sworn the second one happened after.
The second one happened after we had shut off the stream, and then it happened. The first one was when it was on the surface, and it just the pipe. I burst the pipe. The pipe leaked hydrazine, instantly lit up, and then took everything else out. Which was kind of funny to watch Cows Are Evil make a very similar mistake, like the next day on YouTube. So, like, yay! If he could make that mistake, I don't feel so bad. Then the second explosion was caused because I thought that the windowed chutes only melted the ice if they were in direct sunlight. That's not true. You know what would be nice in addition to this game? Rocket mining to bring in ores, process in base, sell for credit, and use for building. That would be a nice addition. Well, you technically can. Most people like. Oh, that's right. That's the beacon. There's the rocket coming in. Nice to see. That's. Go to the observation tower. We built it, but we need to. I keep forgetting that we have it. There we go. Nice blue dot. Let's see where exactly it's at. Okay, it's getting close. We got plenty of fuel. I shouldn't have to worry about it crashing. Yeah, but it's all the same ores that you get on the planet, so make them unique. Now that I don't disagree with. They have at least started on that route because there's gases that you either have to trade for or get in space. Because like ozone and hydrazine, there are no earthbound equivalents. You have to either trade for them or get them in space. Helium can only get got in space or by trading. So hopefully they introduce a tier 4 ore. It looked like it was going a lot faster than I feel comfortable with, but it's still got a long way to go. Because since the terrain update, it's no longer 19 levels to bedrock. It's closer to like 70.
Hmm.
All right.
All right, yeah. So I don't have it connected to power.
Connect the umbilical and empty out the fuel tank so that way the fuel tank doesn't get. Underground rail system soon. Funny part about the underground rail system is my Venus save broke. I actually did have an underground monorail system on my Venus save. But some of the mods broke and now I can't play on that save anymore.
Okay. So.
Alright, so that is closed.
Turn you on.
Right, it's cold. I want to check something why it's cold. I'm actually going to pop it further down.
I'd probably try gold and silver first.
You're not processing. Yep, it still had plenty of space ice. But that's why we check it while it's cold.
You indeed have nothing. That's good. You also have nothing. That's also
This
good.
is very dangerous space ice. We just got all the space ice. Because that's all hydrazine space ice.
On input 2.
All right. That's all secured. How did we manage the okay, there's how we manage the chutes. It is set, so that way it should go to Creative's storage system.
Okay.
All right. Your system ready to receive ice?
I believe so. Currently in the deep miner room. That's right, I didn't hook up that just yet. Probably hook it up against here. Yeah, you. Okay.
Those are indeed. Yep, the ice is coming your way.
Alrighty.
And it looks like the pipeline is already full. And it's got like 183 behind it.
Yeah, I did kind of see if it was enough because or with the backpacks that you gave me, I fed all of that in there.
Fine. Uh,
Oh, what?
oh, that's right. This is the it will sort all the gas system, so it doesn't matter that there's NOS still being processed.
Yeah. Nos is even the very first gas to be sorted out.
Well, it's still processing the NOS ice from what I can see. Um,
Ah. Okay.
Let me pull up a calculator to make sure I'm doing my math right. Which I actually shouldn't even. No, I don't even need a calculator for that because I can do. That's easy math to do in my head.
Okay.
I turned the temperature down on the ice crushers. That's why you had them up. That's why you had it up.
To stop it from combusting? Or, no,
Just to
freezing?
keep it from freezing and
Yeah.
condensing.
Since-
Because pressure puts NOS in an uncomfortable spot. Should stop yelling once it gets below 0 stress. Because in this game, gas pipes are made of sugar. You can't get them wet. They do not like these. But we will try to get creative where his system can handle some of the more advanced mods, and hopefully we can get him to add things like monorails. Because I still want to see a monorail cargo system that actually connects all the deep mining outposts together, so that way we don't have to use rockets to ferry them back and forth.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if 2 ice crushers will be enough.
okay.
Wonder if we should make the blender room.
Hmm.
Because the blender room will definitely process the ice
Hydration critical.
Much faster.
How did oxygen and carbon dioxide enter the base?
Through the revive chamber.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm like, it wasn't there a moment ago. You're right, the revive chamber. That would be what happened.
Thinking there was a little bit of a leak.
I wanted to make sure that we could account for it because oxygen is just as bad as having NOS in our base. It can be explosive and very bad. So
Mm.
I needed to account for it. I need it to be colder than -3. I want it to be much colder, and then I can. All right. So with the ice being shuttled down Creative's new chute, let's make sure that there's no bleed. The system works properly. So once we get close to -10, I will throw these back into that chute, and we can continue to process our hydrazine. I can shut that off, and that is still on a slow march. Oh, are you still emptying the rocket because I left you on a slow feed?
If anything, we could
Yeah.
add like a silo in the gas room to hold all the ices.
I don't know if a silo is insulated. Because food rapidly decays in it. It doesn't say whether it is or isn't insulated. I guess there's a way to find out that's safe. I'll go make one and then use water ice to see if the water ice melts. What are you? Upright wind turbine, 9 of them. So I think create or Magic just threw the wind turbines on the ground.
No, I tossed it down the ground. Or wait,
Uh,
you said tried to say magic and then you said creative, right?
well, I was trying to say Magic, but I'm like, was it you? So I might have switched mid speak.
Wait, what the? Ooh. Wait, what?
I believe silo is printed here. Deal.
That is a little bit worrisome. I put the ore on.
Skills.
Like, you're not on. That doesn't make sense. You got some food?
Yeah, it's on the obsidian plate.
Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. You. Crowbar.
Womp. Womp. And finally, and the screwdriver. Not the whole tool belt, just the screwdriver. All right. Now I need to find some water ice. Water ice. Water ice. I mean, I guess oxide would also work. And there's some right there, so I'll use oxide. Mm. 34 pieces of oxide into the silo. It shows one stack. I'm seeing air particles, but I don't know if that is because my jetpack or I think it's because of Magic's shenanigans. Because I did end up putting it right next to one of his air vent things that I don't know what he's doing. Probably getting oxygen. Let's see what's going on in his base. There we go. All right, so his metabolic activity is suspended. His hydration is at 16%. His nutrition is at 12%. His waste is at 50%. And everything else appears somewhat normal. Such an interesting base design. Oh, he now has 3 suit storages. I'm guessing he's expecting to go through that many suits.
I suppose so, yeah.
Man, his airlock code just is. I know he's proud of his airlock code, but. Oh, I should check on that. Well, first, let's check on this first. That's doing fine. Because I never did add a control system to that. The nitrogen. Okay, we're only at 1 megapascal. We're fine. Which is one of the reasons I didn't put a control system is it's like, it's going to literally take months on Mars for that to fill up. Now, with that said, let's go back to the hydrazine area, get rid of all this space ice so it can be properly processed now that we confirm the chute system is independent from each other. So much space ice. Yeah, I think the blender room is the way we're gonna have to go for space ice.
Thomas was biting my ankle, so I was just like waiting for him to come again.
That was funny because we were talking about cats on his stream, and like, yeah, one cat blocking the screen, and he's like, at least your cat isn't attacking your side. I go, not the side, but feet and legs, because itty bitty was attacking my feet and legs, and it's like, yeah, I'm more than happy to have it in this configuration than the other, because why itty bitty doesn't block as much screen. She doesn't do damage to my feet. Why Casey would do damage.
Mm-hmm.
My hands prove that Casey can do damage.
Oh, I was. So the weird thing is that there's no gas in the waste pipe yet, even though it had combustion
Interesting.
for a little bit.
Oh. And it looks like my wife just got home. Oh, you still have the wall up.
What? Where? Oh,
How do you get into the deep mining area?
let me just construct this wall. Remove this wall. This is airlock. What's this? Oh. And then this way.
All right.
How's the stress?
So,
It's going down good.
it's going to get cold in here.
Pretty cold even. Okay.
Okay, that's probably cold enough. We'll let everything warm up.
To be honest, I don't think I have much stuff in here that will warm it up. Like,
Oh, no, you do. You just don't realize you do.
well, the combustion centrifuges, yes, but like they're not active because this one hasn't gotten up.
But everything electronic produces heat. So all these stackers, all these sorters, they all produce heat.
Mm.
All right, so I needed. Okay. Yeah. Find the axis down below and see things. Where's the pathway? There's the stairs down below to the next level. Okay, and you do have the waste management thing. Not actually, I am seeing gas in the waste pipe. I'm seeing about 1 kilopascal.
Hmm.
It's mostly water, 94% water, which is why I was suggesting we do the hydrogen oxygen fuel.
Instead of methane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're not 2 kilopascals and climbing.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. And you're at 500 RPMs already, and it looks like you have everything full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what the maximum RPM on. Well, actually, I don't know what the maximum RPM on hydrogen oxygen is because my brain was trying to pull up the methane oxygen maximum speed.
215 for methane. Okay, hydrogen should be a bit faster than methane.
500 degrees hotter.
Yeah.
Distance to bedrock, 68. All right. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
By the way, I want you to actually pull out your thing and look at the temperature.
5, yeah.
Hey, baby.
It's just that much thermal capacity.
Well, I'm
Ooh,
seeing
there's
mine.
bubbles.
Oh, you already let it loose. I was seeing the temperature slowly ticking up, was what I was
It could
observing.
just be equalizing.
Casey was running for me and then didn't see that ISIS was in the way.
So you just emptied out the whole bottle. That's fine. And as it heats up, we'll get more pressure.
Like, it will definitely take quite a while for the temperature to equalize. Like, with the entirety of this room.
Well, it will and it won't at the same time because I can already see it doing a decent job of equalizing. Because in this corner, I'm at negative 32 and dropping.
Underneath, I'm at 20 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 20.5 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that's the trick. Is coming down below, it's going to be a little bit trickier because it doesn't. It just has that staircase, right?
Yep.
Are you close to the room limit with this mega structure?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when I added our top base there to the room, it was counted as the world.
So we need to put a door to break
Yeah.
it up.
There is an interior door up top by the bathroom. We're at 617 RPM.
Not bad for so that's at 620 or 264. Boy, NOS and NOS and hydrogen burns at 652,
Ooh. Oh, it's
which is like
mining.
800 more than NOS methane.
Ooh.
Yeah, so NOS hydrogen is the the best. Well, let me double check. There's one more that I need to check because I keep getting ozone is in the game now. But yeah, NOS is better than ozone. That's why I wasn't seeing the drill head is because it's still up. Gotcha.
It does have 11 dirty ore in it already. Oh, I think there was more. 22. So 11 each time at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about right. We have coal. Uh,
What?
this one again, nickel.
Nickel, yeah.
Yeah, gold, silver, coal, nickel. And it's a shame that we didn't have the nickel, lead, silver mine.
Why lead?
What?
Why lead?
A solder?
I mean, gold for electrum, so.
We have gold. There. On the deep miner bit,
Or
you
gold.
have the nickel. There's
Yeah.
a there is a region that is nickel, lead, silver. That you get all three of them.
Oh.
Is what I was getting at.
Okay.
And last I checked, you got the same ratio, the same amount of nickel out of it. You just also got lead and silver as well.
No, it'll be a decreased amount of lead. Or it's nickel.
On Venus, it was the same amount.
Oh.
More reason why I want to put a scan of the planet. Actually, I need to turn back around.
But you up top? Yeah.
Yep. I need to go use the facilities.
Yeah, it's only 50%. Or it's probably like 60 for you or something.
46%.
Uh,
Walking around with 2 liters in my gut does not sound like a fun time. $179 ice still in the rocket. Holy shnikes.
I should
Have we had a
actually.
full... No, we haven't had a full day cycle, but I can still check. Because we might have had a full day cycle with our investigation.
Okay. Uh,
'Cause I'm free,
what?
free falling.
Okay.
You're chugging away, and you're at the pressure you're at, because that goes up. That goes up. And that's the next project I need to do, is move this out of this room so I can seal this room and not have everything go horribly, horribly wrong if it goes wrong anywhere. Because this is supposed to have a blast door, so that way if anything goes wrong on this side, it won't affect the fuel tanks. But to do that, I have to make sure all the systems can not exist in that room that can't exist in that room. And if I seal the room, I seal the heat. I can't do that. I need to have the heat vent outside of that room. Oh wait, I actually have what I need on me. It's right here. I was just blind.
Okay.
They need to make it where like you can sit in a chair on the elevator, so that way you can take advantage of the high speed of the elevator.
Yeah. No, that fell. Make me fell down.
Oh, actually, that's move it
Uh huh.
over.
Stack underflow at line 30. Is the start of the stack at 1?
This is where my brain always gets confused on whether the stack begins at 1 or 0.
I'm gonna
I
switch
always
it.
have to like do an experiment to check.
It's 1.
I was like, I want to say it's 1, but my brain goes, it should technically be 0, but it's 1.
Yep. Okay. First check, good. All the walls are built for the smelters.
Hydration is important. Yes, Imp. Give me a moment to put these pipes in place, and then I will take a drink. I
Okay,
should do more
and
with Imp in the flask.
yeah. Is Imp in the Flash still stream elements?
Actually, Imp in the flask, like originally it was Stream Elements, but now it's Firebot.
Okay. I didn't know if you
Firebot.
still had it on.
Like
That.
technically, Stream Elements does have a tiny bit of control over Imp in the Flask. I need to remember what my password is to go back into Stream Elements and undo it. I haven't bothered to. When I think about it, I'm not at a place to handle it, and when I do think it's when I am at a place to handle it, I don't think about it, and when I think about it, I'm not at a place to handle it. before I forget again, because I'm staring at another thing that I kept forgetting about as well. This door, that one's got it. You don't. You're the one that was missing your scanner.
What the?
So now, 1, 2, yeah. Okay. This rocket's a bit of a beast. 3 mining heads, multiple scanners. I'm debating whether I want to take that tank out and put in insulated pipes, but
That is very interesting.
what am I going to do about you? Well,
Everything would be
what
no.
is in this pipe here?
Hmm.
It's an idea? Alright, let's try it. So, I'm going to be crazy and cool the hydrazine with hydrazine.
Mm. Well, first of all, I should come over here.
Okay, you're now emptied.
Increase you.
And I can use this. And that would also expand the thing and make it harder for it to overpressure. Boom. Let's hope I didn't make a horrible, horrible mistake by doing this, but it might be a good idea. All right. Then I can come into here, put these here. Take these guys off and put them over here. I have a spare one that I can add somewhere once they get enough. Okay, and then all right, so I'm seeing that temperature going down faster than it's going up. So I saw 50 at one point. Yeah, I'm not seeing any 90s anymore. Keep watching it though. Make sure yeah, it's slowly going further down. So I think this is a controlled system now. So what I did is I was using the AC full of compressed Martian atmosphere as the thing to run through the heat exchanger to cool the hydrazine down.
Yeah.
I'm now running the pre-condensed hydrazine through the AC to chill it, which actually makes it condense faster and feed into the liquid hydrazine which then is cooled by the condensing hydrazine.
Okay.
The large tank of liquid hydrazine is currently at 80 degrees C. We need to keep an eye on that and make sure that that number is going down and not. But it'll take a while to know because, we only have a measly 217 kilomoles of hydrazine in that network. It should show temperature fluctuations super quickly.
Okay, pressure 0, 0.
Hmm.
I know it's at 0.
I might want to get a bit of helium to inject into this pipe. If I inject helium into this pipe, one, helium doesn't react with anything, but it will pressurize the pipe, which then will, one, make the hydrazine more likely to condense quickly, but it will ensure there's always some large amount of material in this pipeline to cool the hydrazine. But at the same time, if this pipe goes dry, nothing is being added to the hydrazine, and thus nothing will heat up the hydrazine. Because everything else is isolated. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about it. Because the only time we need to cool the hydrazine is when we're injecting condensing hydrazine into that tank. And that is the only time it gets heat. Yeah. All right. Doo-doo-doo.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, that's right. We never did seal that back up.
It still thinks that. What?
The elevator. When we dug the
When I dug the shaft, the pipe chute.
Yep, we never went back and filled it back in. I mean, if I was smarter, I would go get walls and actually like put walls to seal it, but I've already started. And that's the end of the dirt, so I'll have to go get more dirt next time I'm at Bedrock. Because when you're at Bedrock, dirt is infinite. Did you remove some of the walls, or did you never finish the walls for the
Gas storage? No, I did not finish.
Okay.
Like, I expanded quite a few times.
Okay. I think last time I came over in the dark, so I wasn't paying attention to the whole structure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did know that was a possibility. We do have hydrazine in your sorting system. Oh, and it broke the system.
The hydrazine did?
Yes.
Damn. How badly?
I'm in investigating. I just repaired the one pipe. It was the pipe feeding into the NOS system.
Oh.
Because you had the turbo pump feeding it in. So it super condensed.
I see. I see.
All right. Oh shit. So let's stop you guys.
Oh, I guess it did, yeah.
This was a really horrible design, Rocket Works. Now I can't easily shut that thing off because it has a chute on it. All right. So
What, the ice crusher?
you have yes.
I don't think I did the ore sorting yet. That'd be kind of important to do. Like I didn't do the code for it.
Okay. That's keeping it below. Okay then. Let's shut everything down. Because your NOS pipe that's coming off the filter is starting to have like 68% stress.
Like the waste pipe or the NOS?
The NOS.
Yeah, I got a liquid tank for it upstairs. I just didn't connect it.
I see that. And I need more pipe.
I guess good thing you watch that.
Decided to pop in.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I caught the hydrazine before we had a huge explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Hunger critical.
I already had some of those on me, but I still need a pipe valve.
Okay, we're mining coal. And soon we'll be mining nickel. Should actually name these guys.
All right. And I already know we're going to have to watch this NOS system and give it a little bit of help because how do I say this? When NOS condense, it makes a crap ton of heat, but when you evaporate it, it makes a lot of cold.
Mm-hmm.
So until you get the tank pressurized enough, uh, the NOS is going to want to freeze,
Yeah.
and you'll have to fix the color coding.
Okay.
I should probably, before I even start this, get something to deal with the temperatures. Because, what was NOS's freezing
It
point?
it's 100 per stack, right? Of deep mine ore,
Yeah. I'm
or is
not
it?
sure on ore. I know on ice it's 100. I do not remember. I think it's 50 on dirty ore. I think space ore,
Yeah, it's
dirty space
50.
ore
Yeah.
is 100.
So we've already got 13 stacks then. So I should be able to. Yeah, you are connected. Waste connected. Yes.
All right. Doo-doo-doo.
Fully connected. Okay. Turn you on. Mm.
I do need an exchanger because this is liquid.
Mm.
So long, so long. Got to feed our pet lizard. Was very thirsty. Oh my goodness, he almost drank a full bottle.
Damn.
Part of me wonders what Timmy thinks about us keeping him as a pet lizard.
Yeah. Or he comes on and then sees that there's no dead like revive screen or whatever. Like, oh.
Don't know wastewater yet. Okay, it's been a day cycle at least. Ice has not melted in the silo.
So silo ice storage is viable.
From what I can see, I'm still awfully nervous about doing it with like methane or hydrazine, but it does look like it is possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, baby. Hello. Hmm.
And now I just need to get power. I can't believe it did that to me. Every other time it wants to automatically link. There you go. Alright, so now where's the nearest power?
So what you'd want to do is match RPMs, right? For a combustion
Yes.
centrifuge and the combustion
Correct.
demoners. Okay.
Alright, where is the nearest power port?
So if that is indeed true, I would only need 3 centrifuges.
Oh, that's why I can't see it. I accidentally flipped it the wrong way. That's what I wanted to see. Hmm. That looks like it's a heavy cable. Yep.
Hmm.
That's a decent question. Can I just attach to it that way? Nope.
Hmm.
Oh, oh, stop. Let's go get a
Uh-oh.
liquid pipe drain. I stopped it in time.
Oh, that's good. The NOS, right?
Uh, the cooling line for the NOS. I'm just like, oh, okay, I need a coolant. I'm just going to pull Mars atmosphere and pressurize it. And then it's like, oh, that's right. There's pollutant. It's going to liquefy in the pipe and break the pipe.
Mm.
Just need to put a passive drain on it, and that solves the problem.
Hmm.
The part that's kind of going to be funny is this AC is actually going to be more of a heater than a cooler than anything else. But at a certain point, it will need to cool. All right, running NPA should be good enough. Got this feeling
So,
deep inside of me.
with the throttle and combustion limiter, let's say you have throttle set to 10 and combustion limiter set to 100. Would that equal the same RPMs as throttle 20, combustion limiter 50?
I think so. Remember, most of my experiments have just been
On your
managing the
Oppo.
stress of just have it at the lowest setting, turn on until the stress is balanced, disengage the limiter, let it stabilize, and then throw it full force.
Mm-hmm.
That worked. How much head pressure do we have to get knots to? About a megapascal. Okay. It's still evaporating though, so did I read the chart wrong? I probably read the chart wrong. 3. Oh, because it's hotter. That's right. That's where my brain is. Okay. So what I should be saying is we have enough head pressure now that it's not going to get any colder.
Hmm.
Well, it won't freeze. It will evaporate. It will get colder, but it will reach a point where it gets cold enough it will stop evaporating and stop cooling. That's the proper way to say it. In fact, I can even see that it's not. Yep, the latent energy is almost to 0. Let's see. Alrighty. I think we have the system under control, and we can continue with the processing. Especially since, if I'm understanding right, it should basically be done with NOS, and we should start seeing more and more hydrazine, and then we should start seeing the methane. Pipe network, that looks like a pipe burst. Hey, look at that, a pipe burst. Is that the only pipe that burst?
And then it's what, 400 capacity? A 400 gram capacity?
What is a 400-gram capacity? Okay, so we are getting more NOS.
Combustion centrifuge?
Combustion centrifuge, I believe, is a 400. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so that is getting more. Yeah. As wasteful as it is, I think it's probably going to be the smartest thing to do. Alright, I am putting a passive liquid drain on your network, and that should clear out the hydrazine. And also prevent any future, oh no, anything's, like, in case the NOS has an issue and starts condensing in the pipe.
Okay.
It will just bleed it out to the world, which right now it's bleeding it into the room, so we might want to extend the pipe and have it bleed into the world, but
Yeah.
that should prevent the big pipe from condensing anything. I don't know whether we should add it to this short little piece of pipe, but right now I have the turbo pump so low that it's not going to build up pressure.
Okay.
But what I don't know is if the ice crushers are going to outpace it and make it where this big line is going to have pressurizing problems. At the moment, it doesn't look like that's the case. Oh, no, it might actually be the case. Yeah, because even the NOS is liquefying at that point because it's at 1 megapascal. Alright, let's you up a notch. And another notch. Go a nice round 10. Okay, your system seems to be keeping up with 10. Is this system keeping up with 10? I don't want to see it go above a megapascal.
Hmm.
Because it's about ready to dump the stuff from the ice crusher into the pipe system, which will cause a pressure spike. But, okay, it still went to 1.1. It looks like it's keeping up with 50% increase on that. think I have it set to outpace the ice crushers. Yep, it's outpacing the ice crushers. We'll just wait for the next cycle to make sure that it stays below 1 megapascal, and then we know we're outpacing the ice crushers, and that this small piece of pipe is doing fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're outpacing. Right, time to go upstairs and check on the NOS system upstairs because we're still getting fresh NOS. You've reached your equilibrium. You are not evaporating anymore.
Damn, it's still at 1.8.
It's going to remain at 1.8. Because this has now reached the point that any new NOS gets added condenses. In fact,
1.6.
what I probably should have done is similar to the hydrazine. I probably shouldn't have used atmospheric gas as the cooling loop. I should have used the
What is
gaseous NOS to chill the liquid NOS.
Yeah.
And have a condensation valve between the coolant line and the NOS.
Yeah.
It would be such an easy fix, so why doesn't my brain want me to do it? Or I should say my brain wants me to do it, but my brain's not letting me do it.
I mean, gas pipe up, liquid pipe up.
Do you have a condensation valve on you?
You have one
Pipe
right
valve on
here.
you? I'm using. Never mind. You're absolutely right. It already has one. It already has one. I don't need to put one on it. Do you have insulated pipe? Because I have 6.
I have insulated liquid pipe, yes. I have insulated gas pipe, yep.
Insulated gas. So
Where you at? Right here? Are you gonna empty out? Or you already did,
right now,
I'm guessing.
I am emptying. I'm in the process
you
of
already did.
emptying it out. Give me a moment to double check that it's empty, and then I'll shut off the. All right. You can connect it. Pressure. We may have to charge a gas line and have a radiator because it's not actually putting any temperature into the environment.
Well, you don't need this one anymore.
Yeah. But we need a better radiator. There's not enough atmosphere on Mars for this type of cooling to work.
I got a few pipe radiators.
Yep. Are you saying you have a few pipe radiators?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
3. I was checking if I had a medium-sized one.
Pipes? Because I don't have any more pipes, so I can't do the...
Convection or radiator?
I want to say convection. And do you have a passive liquid drain? Oh, okay,
Not able to. Alright, it'll have to be like one more out, or
okay, we can.
I could just do this.
Yeah, because once we get it charged, we can take off the passive liquid drain. Oh, that also works.
And yes, actually, okay.
And I'm out of cables.
There you go. Super heavies, looks like.
Doesn't matter. Super heavy is what I had.
They did deconstruct all of that gas storage, so they had plenty. Will you be bringing it up to pressure where CO2 will liquefy?
I just brought it up to 10. CO2 should not liquefy. Because this is also should be, well, CO2 might liquefy.
Main
Once the system
main
once the sy-
condensation is at half a megapascal.
yeah, and as the system, I was gonna say, this should always be a hot pipe, but as the system stabilizes, it's gonna equalize with Mars.
And the
So
lowest
yeah,
does get pretty low.
Mars does get low enough to condense it at that pressure.
So we're just gonna have to leave that on for a bit.
Yep. All right.
Should it actually be pressurized more then? Because nitrogen is only,
Yeah.
or nitrogen oxygen is only like what 5% ish.
Yeah.
Probably should have done it during night. Pressure efficiency.
I'm going to stop it at 25 just because I don't know how much hotter it's going to get given that it's trying to cool this massive amount of NOS. Our radiators are not radiating that much. How often do we do the thing where we radiant is still, or convection is still better?
Yeah, it's almost like we share the same brain.
Mm,
Especially with that timing, jeez. It's like the elevator all over again.
yep. Alright, take off the suit.
So I'm thinking the central control room could be like uh towards the end of the gas storage, maybe,
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
but in the center.
I'm planning on building a vertical construct around the elevator. So we could just put it there.
Um, will you be moving
Again,
your traders?
my traders.
Yeah.
I currently have no plans on moving the trader.
How wide does a trader clear terrain or completely destroy walls? Because you
I mean,
are only like 3 frames away. No, 2 frames away.
oh, this was basically what I felt was the safe height for not to go above it. Uh, we have something like 68 levels below this that we can build on.
Oh, you're gonna have central control room down
Yes.
in the ground. Ah.
Because then all we have to do is detach an elevator and set it as a level to we don't have to build any more elevators. We just have to change the elevator.
Hmm.
And we can also splice into the power cable that already runs down to the floor. Which
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking we should actually rip out the power and build the spiraling staircase and have the utility shaft like we did last time on Mars.
Yeah.
So that way we always have access to it and it's not buried and it's proper.
Mm-hmm. Like my only thought about it was because kind of a far distance to walk even if we're planning on going in it like control room to be connected to atmosphere or room.
But again, it's just, I mean, if you want to take it, what we could do is we could just make this base structure go down. You've already started a stairwell. You can just continue that stairwell down and have further levels down.
Mm.
And hell, you could even make the deep mining shafts like a feature of the each level where you have a nice little display where you can sit and watch the crank turn.
True.
Is like I said, you have the staircase and you can just basically just keep adding more staircases to go down further and further. Yeah. So how are we gonna
Actually, no, I don't. I think that's actually.
'Cause I'm free. Free falling. It's so nice that I don't take fall damage.
Mm-hmm. I remember when I used to not take fall damage.
Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Okay.
Mm.
It does appear someone responded.
Oh? Hmm.
Someone else posted in the stationers that you can indeed not uh, get the OR data. It is currently not possible.
Oh, okay. Tad sad.
Oh, are you finally done processing all that hydrazine ice? All right. And 6,630 liters of hydrazine,
Hmm.
221 kilomoles. That's a decent amount. Let's see here. It's more than 10% of our storage capacity.
Yeah.
All right. So I did kill that chute. So I detached the chute umbilical from the rocket. The rocket still has like 173 stacks of space ice,
So I
but
feel like you'd want a silo.
yes, we've confirmed that the silos are insulated and won't melt the ice. The trick is we're going to have to splice into a system that already has space ice coming out of it. And that's potentially messy. So I wanted to minimize the amount of space ice that's going to be messy.
So you're gonna do it right next to the rocket?
Actually, I was thinking the other way around, but the trick is I was thinking the way we do it is I detach it from the rocket so we're not having 180 pieces of space ice hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We're only having whatever's in the chutes.
Okay.
And then once we do it while it's cold, and while it's cold, we grab all the space ice and then put it into the silo and then reattach the chutes together and go from there. I need to go down a level.
How cold is that pipe? Down here. Let's see. 19. Okay, okay. I could just do something like this. And connect it up. that way, I could turn this on.
All right. Open up the backpack.
Hunger critical.
Alrighty, this is gonna get messy. Go.
Ooh,
That's a lot more ice than I thought. That was with me shutting off the chute. Ooh. We need to give it power. Any cables.
and the power is on the back. There you go. Here's this backpack.
Oops. Here's your backpack back.
Back. Mm.
Yeah, that was 64 stacks of ice.
Damn.
And there's still like 170 something. Alright, so turn that on.
So that's that.
Through.
You can already open up the silo. Ah, you're connecting it up on that side.
Yep.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Oh, don't like the 5 long.
I had so many extra, I just was trying to use them up.
So is the thing open yet or no?
Is what opened yet?
That valve? Or your rocket dumping?
Detach the rocket's cargo from the tower. So I'm going back to reattach it right now. Alright, get ready. Here it comes.
Okay. Mm.
That also means I should build a silo down here for the hydrazine.
Yeah. Since you can mine so much of it.
Yep. Okay. Cargo. That's still full. 18.
Okay.
Oh, that is actually sweet.
What?
Oh, the rocket actually gives you all the data. So, like, when I was trying to figure out the whole, okay, hydrazine, let's set destination. I can come over here. Ratio of hydrazine, 1.
Hmm.
So all the information I need for all the coding, I can literally look at it through the rocket and not have to like parse out the well, what if this like Ulysses had his where he could plug in and have it display on an LCD screen. Right here, I have all the information that I can read with its name next to it,
Nice.
which makes it a lot easier. Total moles, 24. So yeah. Okay. Cargo is empty. Ready. Now to do the rocket fueling that is dummy proof. It's going to be slower, but it will be dummy proof. The funny part was he was trying to code a system that would fuel the rocket in a safe manner, and it was kind of going haywire. I'm like, thank you for confirming my thought of doing the liquid regulator as the proper way to fuel the liquid rocket.
Mm.
Right, time to give the lizard some water. He wasn't that thirsty that time. and you just took care of the greenhouse, because I'm like, I should go and take care of the greenhouse. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will be getting
I
methane
forgot
from
to.
that space ice load that you did?
But silos should be full of methane ice.
Okay. Methane plus NOS. So what you going up this time for?
I don't know yet. I'm probably some scanning to see what else is out there.
Let's see.
That's the wrong direction.
I'll have elevator. Yeah. Ooh. I want to move this, so then if I can move that another time.
Oh, it's in my hand. Oh, what the heck?
What?
There we go. Oh, I had a little bit more space-sized methane on me, and I'm like, all right, I'll just throw it into a chute. And for whatever reason, it kept fumbling the going into the input chute.
Mm.
So I lost about 10 space ice. I know, a horrible, horrible way of the methane, which again methane's not that uh rare. We can mine
Build
that on.
copper steel, or steel.
Alright.
Gold. Solder. Then copper.
Alrighty.
Okay, copper is definitely running low. So I'll switch you with this.
Alright. So this should be dummy proof. Because I'm using a liquid regulator to make it where this pipe never fills above 90%.
Okay.
So regardless of how quickly or slowly the stuff equalizes between the rocket and the fill line, it shouldn't matter because it will stop once the fill line is at 90%, and at that point we shouldn't have a problem. And once the rocket reaches the same point, everything just stops.
Hmm.
And that should give the vapors plenty of room to have a headspace. It will just take time to fill the rocket, and I'm okay with it going a little slow if it means we don't have to worry about boom boom.
Mm-hmm.
We're already at past 10% full. There.
Okay, time to go down this hole. Specifically for copper.
Why do you not have power? Everything else has power. No, not you guys don't have power either. I think I know why it doesn't have.
Oh,
I think the rocket might be consuming all the power.
like to recharge or?
Yep. I think the rocket might be drawing all the power to recharge, but let me double check.
We don't have any power for the base.
That's where I'm checking because I went up to the rocket tower to check the power on the rocket. And that's what happens if I shut that off?
Is if we truly do not have the
Ooh.
power.
I'm not. Okay. What's this ship? Oh, that ship is managing that guy. Like, here's the weird part. I have some power. Okay, if I lower this down, just 20 or 2.
You mean 2,000?
2,000, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have power on this side, but I have power over here. You know, complicated. But if I shut off the transformer, the power isn't restored. How can this transformer be pulling power if everything behind it has no power?
Burnt cable?
Like, no, like, all right, can you come take a look and see if you can understand what I'm not understanding?
Wait a minute, look up at like your elevator line, look up.
I'm following it. It's fully intact.
Oh, okay.
Fully intact.
Hmm. How's our batteries, I guess? Those are empty.
Oh, like we do have green bars, but most of the batteries are indeed flashing red.
Hmm. And those green bar ones, they are connected to our powers, right? Like outputting.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Burnt cable actually. So no.
Where'd you find the burnt cable?
No, look, battery. On your stream, I seen it. Or by the large station batteries. Is the two that are green are disconnected from a burnt cable.
Oh, I see it.
So I guess that's right, because we were talking about needing to upgrade our power spine for power
Oh,
sent to the entirety of the base.
because this is heavy cable, not super heavy cable.
Yep.
Yeah, my eyes were focused on the outside line, not the
Mm-hmm.
inside line.
Well, yeah. So I'm sure the reason why the transformer was able to pull power is because transformer is higher priority than other
It's
machines.
all right. So where is the power going out to the base from these? I didn't see that cable leaving.
Uh, go towards. It goes underneath the inside of the frames to
That's
go
inside,
underneath the batteries.
which means I'll have to disassemble the frames to do the wire properly.
Yeah. I guess I should have given you some super heavy cable coils.
There it is. Uh, I went into the base and grabbed a bunch of them.
Oh, doesn't it only store 3
3.
stacks? Yeah.
Yep.
I got 4.
Oh, you could start at one end.
Oh, I'm digging for copper because that's going to be our next issue. But yeah, I remember us both talking about how we don't look forward to recabling.
Yep. Are you winning? I'm the
Ben,
one who's been tasked with recabling the base.
his rocket draws too much power.
Well, see, I put a limiter on my rocket so it wouldn't draw too much power.
Okay, I'll be here.
At least you have it. Well, honestly, even doing it this way, I feel is still poor cable management. I don't even know what all the systems are, so without knowing what all the systems are we need, I don't know how to properly manage everything.
I actually had 5 stacks, or I have almost 6 stacks.
Good grief.
Magic sure does like it. The super heavy cables.
In fact, there's super heavy cable. Okay, that only is to up until that point. Actually, and beyond that is not super heavy. Darn it.
Hmm.
Color code them. I've done that before. The problem right now is I don't even know what zones to color code.
Yeah. Hmm.
The problem is, the base grew. We had 4 people growing it, and yeah, it's to the point of we really should have stopped and had a time where we redesign power systems instead of just keep adding to it. And does that even go anywhere?
Yeah,
Yes,
mine.
that goes somewhere.
Mage. Okay. So our entire base doesn't shut off down. You want to connect what you disconnected and throw me cables because I'm gonna just change the how power is distributed. Okay, let's see. Clear that. Yeah, I'm pretty much thinking of did the cable analyzer.
But yeah, the
Right.
sad part is the Mars playthrough that you played on with us, I actually did color code the system.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's definitely looking like this wasn't wired properly because it looks like we have devices plugged into the main, and you shouldn't actually plug devices directly into the main. I know I'm guilty of it at a few points, so it's not just I'm guilty of it too, so I'm admitting that. But you should always have the main go into like a APC or transformer, so you never have an item directly plugged into the main that's not a battery, APC, or transformer.
Mm-hmm.
And like what we are doing right now would be massively much easier if that was the case, because then I just have to run super heavy cable to those transformers, batteries, or APCs.
Huh. I somehow lost my cutters. Where could those have gone?
Okay, plugging a satellite into a main is not a good practice, but that's one that shouldn't always be on either. So.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to print another wire cutters. I legit can't find it. Hmm. Our power doesn't. Our base has no power, like printers and all that.
Uh,
Guess at least we got.
it looks like it should be powered.
Power generation's the problem.
Or
It was on. It flickered off. Was on. Flickered off, and turned and didn't.
okay,
So yeah, it's power production.
interest. There you go. That should help.
What?
Wow. One of the batteries went from full charge to no charge the moment I hooked it in.
I think I heard a wire pop.
What?
Ah. It also sounds like the power disturbance completely ruined the deep miners. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's not even any power at all to the deep miners at the moment. And I think they're actually full as well. No, wait. The max must be 500.
Okay.
So pretty much what we need is just to put down another solid fuel generator.
I think what we need to do is we need to get all the power, the cabling done. Oh shit!
Well,
Oh,
for
there
not.
went all that methane.
Oh no. Pipe burst.
No, I pulled a wall that I had to remove to get to cables, and it was a atmosphere retaining wall.
Oh. Which one was the cables that you're trying to get to? I can't.
There we go, and yeah, I took care of them. Yeah. Wait, wait. We have a bigger problem.
What?
Come over to the where the printers are.
What inside the printers?
Take a look at which cable popped.
You said that it took all the power before, right? That one time?
Yep.
So that could have just been because of that.
But
Like,
wouldn't it blow a heavy cable, not a super heavy cable?
I'm gonna guess it doesn't actually care.
Could be why. All right. Okay. So it looks like. Okay.
I'm
That
trying to
is
make
what I think
a
it is.
solid fuel generator in order to actually have
Okay.
power now.
Okay. Think. Now we gotta you gotta fix one of the cables in your deep mining, because I can't access it from out here except to remove it.
Hmm.
To cheese it to remove it.
Like, how much of the atmosphere in this room would you say gone?
Oh, I have no idea. Probably most of it. I'm just glad it wasn't attached to the main base
Yeah.
atmospherically.
I wouldn't say most of it, no. It's 99%
Okay.
methane still.
What's the pressure though?
Almost 4 megapascal or kilopascal. So over here, I see.
All right.
Okay. Do, 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 and do. There's
Oh,
that.
we definitely have enough heavy cable now.
Hmm.
Yeah, our base doesn't have power. But it should. Okay, printers have power. But someone took the
I put a
battery.
nuclear battery in there.
Someone took the battery out of that one.
Stresses. Great. Oh. So if you turn off one of the combustion things, it actually does like vacuum itself out.
Okay.
That is the only way to actually remove the pressure. Interesting.
Like those are super heavy, or yeah, super heavy.
Yep, I'm gonna remove. Wait,
Those
what?
are heavy.
Yeah, heavy, heavy, and heavy.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna try and do is actually have the power cable run kinda on the bottom of this frame here. So to actually go into this room. And then I just need to tap into here.
Okay. You might want to check your NOS system.
It's not, or it is actually producing.
You might want to check it out.
Has it croaked?
Yeah, I see a lot of flashing lights.
Oh no, I was actually removing a bunch of pipes. So flashing lights probably like that.
Well, if you're gonna remove it, you should at least what's the word? Shut the systems down.
I actually have a lot of gas to process. Or I can
No, there's
process.
like systems that don't have any pipes that are just flashing.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a pipe burst here, and I don't have any spare.
Which pipe?
Wonder how much we lost.
Ooh, underground.
Your yeah, I had this pipe over here burst, and it had a piece of NOS ice on it.
Hmm. I see. Okay, turn off NOS. Look at the temperature of that pipe.
Yeah, that's very cold.
All be
What is getting it?
me. I was feeding my NOS system to this pipe. I seen you had your ice, or the ice, or gas coming from your ice crushers was warm, so I figured it would keep it warm.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, this doesn't. Yeah. Wait, why does this not have power? I thought I had a.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, and that's what brought me down here.
Oh, a pipe missing or a thing missing right. No, that's this. Do. It's on. Oh. Oh, wait,
Oh,
what?
I see it. I see it. I see it.
And another. There's a burnt one over here too. Oh, another. Huh?
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go print us out a fuse.
Why is it doing that? I'm trying.
Did you mean to print out so many more elevator kits?
Yeah, kinda. How much is in each? 5?
You got about, yeah. All right. There. I put a big ass fuse there, so if that blows, it means we're already pulling over 50 or 500 elements.
Well, I seen it pop before, so
So what I think's going on is I think you're right. That is, if you like, if I put a cable on, a simple cable is gonna blow, but it doesn't care that it was the cable that fell. It will blow any cable on the line.
yeah.
Right? It looks like we got power going everywhere now. I believe everything is super heavy cable on the main line. We really should start distributing the power into better nodes.
What you mean?
So, great example is my rocket area is very easy to isolate. We can get the cables going all the way up to where the elevator is, and we could put a battery that then feeds that network. That way, if we do have a critical failure, this has a subsystem that can keep it going until we fix it. And that's what I mean by a node. So if we separate out the bases and make nodes where we have a transformer that feeds into a battery, and from the battery it distributes out to that part of the base. One will be able to regulate how much power we know is leaving the main line, and once we know that it's getting too high, we make a second main line, and it would prevent problems like this. Okay, and I'm still not getting power to here, but I am getting power here. And if I shut that off, no power there. So we're still having a decent power management problem.
Confirm.
No, I do have the network analyzer on me.
So
Take a look.
hi, Thomas.
Yeah, I think we're just not making enough power at this point.
I have built a second one. I'm moving the solid fuel generators, so we will have power. Or enough power. It's just we gotta remove all super heavy or heavy kibbles, so they don't pop super heavies.
Because right now we're only producing 26 kilowatts. Oh, okay.
What?
It looks like Magic, you know how Magic has that giant solar farm?
Yep.
It, and how it used to be connected to ours?
Yep. He disconnected
It's
it because it sapped all his power away, or we sapped all of his power away. Jeez, how much coal gets stored? Oh, that was it. How much shoots do you have?
6.
Hmm. Won't be enough.
There's what I got.
Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical.
Hmm.
Alright, so he is.
And what? Our base does not have power. Our main
Oh,
room.
working on it.
Okay.
What's it doing now?
Still no power.
Now?
Nope. Unless we have like, no, those area power controllers are on.
Out now.
Negative.
Okay, we have a bigger problem because I just basically told the system to steal 25 megawatts from or kilowatts from magic space, and if that doesn't help us, there means there's another problem.
It could just be another burnt. Yep, another burnt cable. Unless you did
Yeah,
not
we got
actually replace
we
that
got
one.
Well, we got power in the batteries, so
Right here's one.
maybe that one we missed on the replacement.
That's probably impossible. Yeah. I heard a pop.
We have heavy cables somewhere then.
There's the line leading to your place. Rockets.
Wait a second.
What?
I see where there's a problem.
Ah! How long had that been there?
Okay, we gotta go into the greenhouse to fix that. Of course, the greenhouse has no power.
Hunger critical.
Okay, so that doesn't help me. In fact, it hurts me.
Hmm.
Okay, I can get into the greenhouse.
Hmm.
Okay. What we need to do in the future
Hmm.
is not use red cable for every cable. Have standard cable be one color, heavy cable be another color, and super heavy be another color. And that would make this troubleshooting immensely easier.
Fair.
Because that's like, yeah, there's a thickness size difference, but that's very hard to see on this scanner.
Power low.
If we had different colors, it would be very obvious. Hey, we missed some cables. Those are actually heavy, not super heavy.
What about with that, you missed the popped cable?
I don't think that would have helped. It would have just made it more obvious we're looking for a popped cable.
Okay. Okay, with this we have a capacity of 20 kilowatts for power generation.
Okay, I have power down here, so I think we have solved the power management issue. At least for now. Remember
What
to
the?
pick up dirt.
Oh.
Now I have dirt for my gun. Okay. Oh, that would be why. And of course, this whole time the pump hasn't been pumping, so the rocket hasn't filled up. That is not on, which is what I want to see.
Still no power in the base.
That is actually very weird that there's no power in the base when power has been restored to the remote bases.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which one is it? That one. Okay.
Oh, you found a burnt?
Not a burnt cable, a
Unplaced?
junction that. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was placed. It was just not placed completely properly, where it was an elbow, a 3-point junction, and someone put a 2-point.
Ah. So these ones should also be changed out, right?
I don't know which one you're referring
Cables.
to. Give me a moment.
Heavy, 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 heavy.
Yes.
Um,
And this is why keeping a water bottle filler is a good idea.
there you go. We are no longer in imminent power danger.
All right. Oh, and I should also eat. All right. The rocket is about a little past a third of the way full.
Like full on refueling? Or half.
I'm refilling it to go on the next
Okay.
expedition. I think I'm just going to do some exploring and see what else is out there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd be why.
Hmm.
I need 2. Okay.
All right.
Waste time critical. Power low.
Alright, the crisis over. Let's stop pilfering magic's power.
But now I don't think with all the deep miners or electric deep miners I got, I don't think it's enough to fuel the two solid fuel generators if they're being used 100% of the time.
Well, we'll have to, again, we need to do a power audit, but we got less than 15 minutes left in the stream. I don't think we have time to do a power audit.
Yeah.
That will definitely be the next stream, and that it can be the title, The Power Audit. What we probably should do, and you already have the system, so doing so would actually be fairly easy to do, is put a gas fuel generator in it.
Instead of solid fuel.
Yeah. We're already designing a gas management system to do combustion. Alrighty.
With the new gases, just how much power could you probably get from a gas fuel generator?
Good question. I'm not sure. Because I don't know if, like, it wouldn't be the first time they've nerfed the gas fuel generator, but we should be able to get quite a bit of power, and especially if we put Sterlings on them, even more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you fully charged? Yes, you're
What
fully
the?
charged, so you get shut off. Okay, rocket's about half full. All right, we have explored that breach. We need to
Well, hey.
go to there next.
Solid fuel generators are turned on right now.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
and that's right. We can get helium now. I found a nice helium node.
I think no. Average is probably the best thing to do. Or best. Checking the power that we have and average it is probably the best or easiest, anyways.
All right, double check the system. Make sure we haven't had any other events. All right. Right now, it's processing NOS and methane and carbon dioxide with trace amounts of nitrogen. And how's our height or methane coming
That's
along?
also
Because all right, we're at 6 kilomoles of methane in the tank.
Okay, that's nice. Nice.
And we still have 230 ice stacks in the silo.
Damn.
Yeah, so we still have 23,000 units of space ice. Plus 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 240 stacks or 24,000 pieces of space ice.
Hmm.
Actually, that's not going to tell me what I want to know. I want to say it's 22, but let's double check. Yeah, 22. So let's see here. So, we only have a little bit more than half a megamole to process. 128 kilomoles of methane. Holy crap. Alrighty.
No, not you.
So much for getting into coding of the rockets. We had a lot of other things to deal with, and we'll continue to have other things to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Getting in the sleeper.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time when we actually do a power audit of our base. Figuring out where the power is going, where the power is coming from, and how to blame magic.
Even though he's even though he's not on, there's still
That
His
doesn't necessarily mean it's not his fault.
yeah.
Alright.
He built something, so everything else could break.
Well, I will actually say in this case, part of the issue is not magic, because magic was being very, he was being very, what's the term? He was using super heavy cables for everything.
Yeah.
And in that regard, he did us a benefit, because everything he wired was not the problem. We were having problems with our cables popping, and that's part of the problem. Is every time a cable popped, it took out a massive amount of our power source.
Yeah. I'm also in sleeper now. There an exit. And make sure to end stream.